Everyone knows you have 4 cups of wine on Passover night, number 1 and number 2. That's part of the Passover dinner or seder experience. And normally, we fill those wines with a kosher for Passover grape juice, or we fill those wines with a kosher for Passover wine. But why don't those cups of wine, or the cups of what we fill those 4 glasses with, better reflect the different places that we drink those cups during the Seder, right? We're at different points of the Seder. We've actually traveled through a Seder experience, and in each and every stop when we drink, we've talked about, we've experienced, we've lived something different. Shouldn't that wine, either the what makeup of that wine or makeup of that drink, help us to either anticipate what's to come or to reflect on what was? What if those cups of what we were drinking truly, truly, truly symbolized either where we have just been in the Seder or where we are about to go? Let's give it a try. So, first of all, we've got 4 cups of wine, and here's where they come in the Seder. One is right here in the beginning, one is poured here and drunk here, one is right here, and one is right here towards the end. We're going to look at each one of them, and then we're going to give you some choices of some other drinks to create, or combination to choose, or combinations of certain drinks to choose in order to fill your glasses with something that might more appropriately symbolize either what was just done in the Seder or what is next in coming. So here we go, everyone. So you have a sheet in front of you, and for each of these sheets, after you hear the video, you'll make some choices based upon the drink numbers and drink letters. And you can use as many numbers, as many letters as you want, but you really want to be asking yourself the question: can I justify my choice? And am I just doing it just to do it because it's fun, or does my drink in some way either symbolize what we just did or what we are about to do? All right, good luck, everyone. So we're going to start right here. It's glass number 1. So what is this? What is this cup of wine doing at the Seder? What is this all about? It's right at the beginning, Kadesh, step 1. This cup of wine is all about welcoming the holiday itself, separating non-special time from special time. That's what this Kiddush is about. So using all of our choices, what is the best drink or combination of drinks that would in some way symbolize the idea of welcoming the holiday itself or separating non-special time from special time? Write that on the sheet that you have and continue. Now we're on to wine glass number 2. Here, this wine glass pouring and drinking actually envelopes or bookends the Magid part of our Seder, the main part of our Seder where we're talking about slavery and freedom. It begins by by just pouring that second cup of wine, and all of a sudden we have made the youngest kids at our Seder very curious. Why is everyone pouring a second cup of wine when we haven't even gotten to the meal yet? What's this all about? And they're going to probably ask a question about that and ask other questions as well. And we finally drink that wine after we're done all of our discussions of slavery and beginning to talk about our freedom as well. So this drink in some way has to represent curiosity, or piquing of curiosity, telling our story of slavery, and expressing wonderment in the miracle of our freedom. If I had to think about one cup of wine that would be the hardest to represent, it would be this one, because it represents both the low moments and the high moments, low moments of slavery and the highest moments of freedom. It's almost as if this wine changes its meaning as we go through. We pour it and we hear about slavery. We drink it at the moments that we're hearing about our freedom. So, what are you going to choose? And write that on your sheet. Let's go to cup of wine number 3. This is a cup of wine that we drink, that we pour right before we say the blessing of that after we eat, and we drink it right after our meal. And this cup of wine is all about saying we've eaten our fill. That's a sure sign that we are not slaves. And we also just found the Afikomen, a sure sign that we will not be hungry for the year to come. So we've just shown everyone that surely we will not go hungry tonight. We're not slaves. and we will not be slaves for the year to come either, because this afikomen in some way will provide us with sustenance for kind of for the next year in some way. So, what's our combination of drinks or drink or drink itself that you would choose for this part of your seder? And now we'll go to our final drinking. This is the last moment, the last cup of wine, number 4, and we finish up the Jewish song of joy, the great Jewish song of joy, which is Hallel. We sing actually Hallel anytime there is a joyful moment in Jewish history. So on all our holidays, we add Hallel, and we add it also especially to our Seder night. This is our final drinking cup of wine. It's good final cup of drinking at the Seder. We're not going to do any more. So in some way, this kind of finishes the drinking part. And it kind of sums up this fact that, hey, we've spoken about slavery and freedom. We've eaten a way to show that we're free. We've expressed our thanks and our gratitude. And we're prepared to stay late awake, late into the night, singing with no fears and no wants. So what's the combo or what's the drink that you're going to choose for that moment as well? And make sure you write this all in your sheet. Make sure you write your name and send this and give this to your teacher as well.